We're here with John Bacala at 441 Bellefontaine. John is the public information officer for the city's neighborhoods, and I always get this wrong.
Housing Services.
Neighborhood and Housing Services Department. John, basically, what are we looking at behind us here?
We were called out here Wednesday once that porch collapsed, and I think there's been some misinformation spread because once the porch collapsed, we opened a dangerous buildings case on it because of the porch collapse itself. Once the porch collapse was taken care of and all the debris removed, we closed the dangerous buildings case because in that particular instance, the case was closed. We were here for the porch. We weren't here for the overall structure of the house. Now to the overall structure of the house, we have deemed it to be habitable. We don't deem it as a dangerous building. Does it need some work? Absolutely. But under the criteria that we use to make it a dangerous building or call it a dangerous building, it does not meet that criteria.
So presently, today, right now, at this moment, that is not a dangerous building.
That is not a dangerous building. However, we are going to re-inspect it because we don't know what additional damage may have been done when that porch collapsed. There might have been some structural damage that we haven't seen yet, and we plan on sending a structural engineer out here to once again look at it. But right now, what we'd really like to do, best case scenario, here in Scarrett Renaissance neighborhood, look at the beautiful homes across the street from this one. This is such a historic part, not only of Northeast, but of Kansas City in general. And if we can preserve homes like this, that's what we want to do. We want to preserve our history. And so we're hoping that it doesn't come to the point where we have to take a wrecking ball to it. But as of right now, we don't consider it a dangerous building. That's subject to change, but right now it's not.
Now, when will you be sending that inspector back out?
I don't have a time frame, but it'll be soon. We will have somebody out because, again, we have somebody living in there. We don't want anybody living in unsafe conditions. But when we last inspected that building, and I can't tell you that date, we did not deem it a dangerous building. So, and again, I think the misconception is when they heard that we called it a dangerous building. No, we didn't call it a dangerous building. What we did was open a dangerous building case when the roof collapsed on the porch. And once we got that situation corrected, we closed the dangerous building case on the porch.
Great. John, I don't have anything else. Thanks much.
You're welcome.